Good afternoon, this is BremSter, and today I'm recording a puzzle for my BremSter's Unpublished Puzzle video playlist. This is a puzzle I created after a discussion I was having. This puzzle has mostly been made for the setter Jobo. I've been having a discussion where I was wrong. I basically had a discussion where I'd been making puzzles and I'd been really struggling with Thermo puzzles, where I was coming up with the concept of I could not make an interesting Thermo puzzle. And there was a thing where, because of that, I had a bias against Thermo puzzles, pure Thermo puzzles. It was like, I'm not finding anything interesting in creating them, and therefore I wasn't finding anything interesting in solving them, and that was really biasing my opinion. So I set myself down to use a computer setting assistant. This is a mostly computer-assisted setting. This puzzle was created in about 20 minutes, and I mostly used a setting tool to do it. Straight off the bat, I'm telling you, this was mostly made by using a computer. If you want to say this was Ascent created by a computer, go for it. I have no problem with that. But it turned out to be an interesting puzzle. And what I was trying to do is say, how do I come to grips with the way thermos work in a way that works for me? And this turned out into quite a nice little puzzle, I believe. I've had it tested by a couple of people and they thought it was good. I sent Jobo, I believe, came back and said it was a bit of fun. So what I thought I would do is I would record this and put it out as a BremSter Unpublished Puzzle video, so people could give it a look. Now, I'm going to release this to my free Patreon, so people can find it through that. So what is this? It's a Thermo puzzle. Normal Sudoku rules. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition, and along Thermos, digits must strictly increase from the bulb up toward the tip. That's the way it works. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. I did solve this when I set this a few days ago. And honestly, I've solved about 50 puzzles since then because I've been doing other things. So I really don't remember the flow of the puzzle. So let's give this a shot. There are a couple of things I remember though, such as we cannot put 9 in the bulb of a thermo, so 9 goes up here, but we also can't put 8 in the in any of these, because 8 here would mean 9 broken, 9 broken, 9 broken, 9 broken, 9 broken, 9 broken, 9 broken. So this is actually an 8-9 pair. And then I want to start asking myself, there was a box, I think it was this box, which could only take 1 in one place. I can't put 1 anywhere except the bulb of a thermo, so that becomes a 1, which means 1 is in one of those two, because I cannot put 1 in anywhere that isn't I can't put 1 anywhere that isn't the bulb of a thermo, so it can't go in any of those. 1 now can't go here or anywhere that's not the bulb of a thermo, so it goes here. Now 1 must be in one of those two. Okay, now there were all sorts of stuff around that, and this is what I was trying to work towards. Like in this box here, I believe it is, I cannot put 9 anywhere that's not the end of a thermo, so this becomes a 9. And there's a few things like that. And it was like, this kind of just worked. And as I said, I used a computer setting tool to help me with this. Now let's do it the way I think I tested this. None of these can be 7. 7 has to be in one of these. Now 7 can't be here because this would be 8-9 and I don't have 8-9 available. 7 here, it doesn't work because 7, 8, 9 broken, so 7 is not there. 7, 8, 9 broken, so 7 is not there. 7, 8, 9 broken, 7 is not there. 7, 8, 9 broken, 7 is not there. 7 is in one of these two, which means 8 is in one of these two, and 9 is in one of those two. But I do get the 7 and the 8 in one of those, which does mean 8 is in one of these. Because of Sudoku, 8 has to be in one of these. Now, if this is 7, 8, 9, this still could be an 8, I believe, but I cannot put 8 there because 8, 9, broken. So 8 is in one of those two. Now, I actually don't remember what comes next, which is cool. 9 in this box. 9 can't go in any of those. It can't go in any of those. That is a 9. 9 in this box now can't go there. It can't go in the bulb of a thermo. It can't go partway along a thermo. That is a 9. That means down here, 9 can't go in these cells. 9 can't go partway along a thermo. 9 can't go partway along a thermo. That becomes a 9. That takes 9 out of those, and that matters because 9 can't be partway along a thermo. That becomes the 9. That puts 9 in one of those 3, which is all ends of thermos. So that's ridiculously unhelpful. 9 in this box, however, has to be in one of those 3, but it can't be in the bulb or partway along a thermo. That becomes a 9. Puts 9 in one of those 3, but it can't be partway along a thermo. Those aren't the 9. That's the 9. That's the 8. That's the 9. That takes 9 out of both of those, and that becomes the 9. See, there is stuff. Now, right, 8 is now here because this became a 9, so this has to be the 8 because I'd forced 8 into these 3, but 8, 9 broken, so this is the 8. Now, 1... Oh, no, I've got one up here. So 1 in this box, though, is forced. So it's all looking at extreme digits. And this is what a lot of these thermos is like, but I just been doing badly at it. So 1 can't be partway along a thermo, so this is the 1. That takes 1 out of those. 1 can't be partway along a thermo, so 1 is in one of those 2, which means that's not the 1 and that is the 1. Puts 1 in one of these 2 by Sudoku, but for various reasons that's not the 1 and that is the 1. I will start looking at other digits soon. Right, now 1 in this box is now in one of these 2 because I can't put it partway along a thermo. It can't go in those by Sudoku, so it's in one of those 2, which means that's not the 1, this is the 1. 1 is in one of those 2. It's not higher than 1 on a thermo, so that is the 1. Oh, and I could have just used that 1, so... Okay, now, 2s. So 2... Is it 2 I want to look at? It possibly is, because let's look at 2 in this box. I'm basically just picking a box to look at. 2 could go here, it could go here, it could go here. Can't go here, here, because that would have to be 1, and it can't go in any of those. So 2 is in one of those 3. That's not great. Do I want to look at 6 in this column? Maybe? I actually don't remember the path, and I deliberately try and wait for my solves until I've forgotten. 6 can't be here because 7 and then I'm broken because I don't have 8 and 9 available. 6, 7, 8, 9 doesn't work, so it's not there. 6, 7, 8, 9 broken, so it's not there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, that doesn't work there. So 6 is down here with 7. 6, 7, 8, 9 works. I think... 6, 7, 8, well 8 can't be there, so that can't be 6. So 6 isn't there. Oh, this can't be 7 anymore because 7, 8, 9, but the 9 is here. So that's not the 7, this is the 7, this is the 6. This means this is the 7 and this is an 8 in order to be between the 2. So those were forced, and looking at the 6 did help me find those. This isn't the 8 anymore. This now is a maximum of 5 and maximum 4, maximum 3. So this is 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5 because the 1 is already gone. Now 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. This is 2, 3, 4, or 5. That's not necessarily helpful. Okay. These... There. Now I could just goodlift all the thermos, and yes, I'm using the term goodlift because this is not going to get released on the main channel. 7 in this row? No, maybe not. Actually, I want to look at 8s, don't I? Where can 8s go? Because 8 can't go there. 8 can't go there. 8 can't go there because that can't be 9. 8 can't go there. 8 can't go there because that can't be 9. 8 can't go there and 8 can't go there. So 8 is in one of those 2. In this box, 8 can't be in those, 8 can't be there, 8 can't be there. So 8 is in one of those 2, which means that is not the 8 and that is the 8. And I tried to make this a puzzle that you could solve without doing really long chains. You could kind of focus on one thermo or one box at a time. But a computer helped me make this. I'm very clear about that. In this box, 8 is not up there. 8 is not there because that can't be 9. 8 is not there because that can't be 9. So 8 is in one of those 3. Oh, 8 is not there. So 8 is in one of these 2. Now, 8 here. 8 is not in one of those. 8 is not there because that can't be 9. 8 is not there because that can't be 9. So 8 is in one of those 2. Oh, it's not there because of that one. So that's not the 8. This is the 8. This is not the 8. This is the 8. Okay, so now 8 I don't think can be in any of those three. Where's 8 in this box? So 8 isn't in any of those. So these are the 4 positions for 8. But 8 here would need 9. So that's not an 8. 8, 9, 10. This is not an 8. 8, 9, 10, 11. This is not an 8. So this is the 8. This 8 looks down saying this is not the 8. This is the 8. Is that all the 8s now? That is all of the 8s. That was cool. I probably could have done this a different way, but I'm comfortable with what I'm doing. Oh no, I haven't got all the 8s. There's an 8 right there. Now I've got all the 8s. Now I probably want to look at 7s. Because 7 is up here somewhere. 7 here would need that to be 8 or 9. So 7 is in one of those two. Because this is the top of a thermo and this does go 8, 9. Okay. I'm actually more interested in this box, but actually I think I should do this one first because I can't put 7 in any of those cells. 7 broken because I don't have 8 or 9. 7 broken, I don't have 8 or 9. So 7 is in one of those three. So 7 is not in here. 7's not there because that can't be 8 or 9. 7's not there because those can't be 8 or 9. 7 is in one of those two, but that can't be 7 because that can't go 8, 9. So that's not the 7. This is the 7. Which means 7 is in one of those two. 7 is in one of these three by Sudoku because of these two 7s. 7 broken. So it's in one of those two. That does go 7, 8, 9, and that could be a 7. Not sure which yet. So which box do I want to look at now? Is it this one? Maybe. Now, that could be a 7. That can't be a 7. That could be a 7. That could be a 7. I think they're the only ones that can be 7s. Yes, those are the only ones that can be 7s. I can't put 7 in either of these two because I can't go up because the 8s and the 9s are placed, which means where does 7 go in this row? It goes there. That's cool. 6, 5, 4, 3. Do I want to pencil mark that? I'm not sure yet. So let's look at 7 in this box and try and... Oh, this is not a 7. 7 is in one of these two. So let's look at 7 in this box and see if I can restrict it. 7 can go there. It can't go there. It can't go there. I just find it easier. I know it's slower, but I find it easier. So 7 can go there. It cannot 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 go on this thermo. So 7 is on this, but it can't go here because then this would have to be 7.5. So that is the 7. That is really cool. This is not 7. This is 7. Remember, I'm not taking credit for... I mean, I'm taking a little bit of credit for this, but this has got my name on it because I'm the one who like put it together. But as I said, mostly computer assisted, and now I've got all the 7s, and now I can work on the 6s. I just hope people have fun with this. Feel free to say this isn't a BremSter puzzle, I don't care. Okay, so now 6s. Now this box again looks the most restricted, I think, because 6 could go there. It can't go there, it's way too far. 6 here would need that to be 7, 8 or 9, so that's not a 6. 6 here would need that to be 7, 8 or 9, that's not a 6. 6 here would need that to be 6.5, that's not a 6. 6 here would be even worse, so this is the 6. So now 6 is in one of those two, and 6 is up here. 6 here, that's too far away from that 7, and this 6, 7, 8, 9 is just broken. So this is the 6. Okay, so down here, now this can't be 6 because that can't be 7, 8, 9. That's even further down the thermo. So 6 is on this thermo, but it has to be at the end of the thermo because I don't have anything higher than it. That is a 6. Which means that's not the 6, this is the 6. 6 is in one of these three. This can't be the 6 because there's nothing higher than it, so 6 is in one of those two. Now, 6 is now in one of those two by Sudoku. That 6 means it's not there. This is a 6, which means that's the 7, this is not the 7. I actually had that earlier. I forgot to finish the 7s. Okay, now... I could do 5 in this box because these are 2, 3, 4 and 5. But if this is 5, this would have to be 6, 7, 8 or 9 and it can't be. So that's not a 5, which means this has to be lower than 4. So it's not 4 or 5. This is not 2. But 5 here would mean this would have to be higher. This isn't the 5. This is the 5. 5 in this box is in one of those two. 5 here would mean this has to be 6, 7 or 8 or 9. That's not the 5. This is the 5. And I could probably just make assumptions about the chains. but I don't want to. I want to try and solve this logically. Now, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 7, 6, 5. Yeah, I could, there's probably other ways of doing this, but I'm enjoying what I'm doing. So this is 2, 3, or 4. Whoops, not 1. 2, 3, or 4, because that's what's left in the row. It can't be 4 because this would have to be 4 or 5. So we've got a 2, 3 pair. This is 4, which means this is 5. This is a 2, 3 pair, which means this is 4, which means this is 3 and this is 2, which means this is 3, which makes this 4. The only thing missing in this row is the 5. So this has to be the 2 to complete this box. This is a triple, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This can't be a 2 because it has to be higher. This can't be a 4. So the 4 is in one of those two. This is higher than the 3. That's the 4, that's the 3, that's the 2. See, these are just runs, but proving it logically is fun. These are 1 and 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 could work. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it could work. So this is known. That's a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, and 6. So this has to be lower than 5, so it's not 6. If this is 3, 2, 1, 0, so this can't be the 3. The 3 is in one of those two. 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe. So where does the 6 go in this box? It's in one of these 3. It can't be here because that's got a maximum of 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Still possible, I think. So let's look somewhere else. 6 is in one of those two. Oh, but hang on. 6 is in one of those two and one of those two. So where's 6 in this row? The 6 has to be there. So these are 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, these can't be 2 because it has to go up. This can't be 3. So this is 2, 3, 3, 4, and 4, 5. So there's no 5 here, and there's no 4 or 5 here. This, well, it can be any of those, I think. Well, it can't be 4. This can't be 4. This is 3, so this is 2. There's no 2 or 3 here. This is the 5. This is the 4. That takes 4 out of there. This is 3, 6. This can't be 3. It's way too far along this line. So this is the 6, this is the 3, this is the 4, this is the 6. But this 6 means 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I probably should have looked at that a long time ago. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are 1 and 2, so I've got 1 and 2. That is not a 6 anymore. To complete this row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... to complete this box, that's a 4. The 3 looks down, making that 2 and that 3. This box needs a 2 and a 3, and I've got a 2 to make that the 3 and that the 2. And that is the correct solution to Ascent by BremSter. I've run that through a few testers. The general feedback is this is a fun puzzle. I hope you enjoyed it. This is being released, as I said, as a bonus video, so it may get released to the main channel at some point, but I just wanted to share it with the people who have signed up to my Patreon for free. If you think these puzzles should be shared, please tell other people to sign up to my Patreon for free. It's free. Paid members will occasionally get bonus stuff, but anything that does go there comes out for free. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the puzzle. As I said, nothing super special, just a bit of fun. Thanks everyone for watching, and good luck with your solving.